Dancing with the Stars USA is on and we're a bit twitchy, I've got to say. It's been 30 years since the original Jumanji first hit the big screen, becoming one of the most loved films of the 90s. It's magical board game unleashing jungle perils and wild surprises on the unsuspecting characters. Have a look at this.
This will not be an easy mission. Monkeys slow the expedition. What is that?
Green Adventure also introduced us to a young Bradley Pierce, who starred as Peter Shepherd, the boy who tried to cheat the game and was hilariously turned into a monkey himself.
Sarah! You're right.
Yes.
Where's Peter?
I'm here.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. Alongside the legendary Robin Williams, Kirsten Dunst and Bonnie Hunt, Bradley brought plenty of heart and had audiences thinking twice before rolling the dice in your board game to celebrate this cinematic milestone. The all-grown-up Bradley Pierce live out of La La Land now. Nice to see you, Bradley.
Hi.
Hey there, everybody.
Hey, what an incredible film to have been a part of. Looking back 30 years later, looking now 30 years later, why do you think the movie has stood the test of time?
I think the main reason it's still so popular is because there's something to appeal to all of the age ranges. It's not just a kid's movie. It's not just a dramatic horror movie. It's kind of a little bit of everything. And it does it all really well.
Yeah. So beautiful to see Robin Williams there in these clips. Many actors, the chance to work with Robin Williams is an absolute dream. Was there a moment with him that has stayed with you over the years, Bradley?
Oh, there were a lot of great moments with Robin. He's one of those people that he's everything that you've heard. He's kind and generous and warm. But honestly, one of my favorite stories that I like telling was, I think it was like the second or third day that we were doing the full monkey makeup. There were several processes of it. There was a small one, and one of the days that we were doing the big one, he came in 3 hours before his call time and sat in the chair next to me and kept the makeup team and I laughing and entertained. He was talking about his experiences on Mrs. Doubtfire with the makeup and relating, just to try to make me feel a little bit more comfortable with it, which I really, really appreciate.
Yeah, what an incredible guy. Now, you and Kirsten Dunst were both young actors at the time, playing siblings. Did you form a close bond?
Yeah, we were, not only were we working together for 6 months, but we were really the only people in our age range, and we were in Vancouver for the majority of the filming, so we didn't really have our usual friends and support networks there, so it was nice to have another kid my age to hang out with. So we did get pretty close during the filming, and then a few years later, we actually worked together on another project called Ruby Ridge, where we played brother and sister again. And that was also a lot of fun.
Ah, if we wind the clock back, the combination of the practical effects and the CGI, that was pretty groundbreaking for 1995. What was it like, you know, for you seeing the final film after acting with green screens and you know, all the special effects?
Yeah, obviously it was the largest scale thing I had ever seen, let alone be a part of at that point. But it was one of the last films of that era to really push the envelope with commercial and digital effects, but then also practical and, you know, animatronic and puppet effects, like, you know, the lion that we're just seeing on the screen there. It's all really, the beauty of the meld makes it so much more realistic. Yeah. ILM had just come out of Jurassic Park, and they said that this movie was much more difficult because people know what rhinoceroses and elephants and monkeys look like.
Yeah, right.
So it makes it more of a challenge than a T-Rex.
Yeah, yeah.
I like this little slideshow that's getting put together for all the effects that were done.
Oh, it's great.
Really amazing.
It's terrific to see behind the scenes like that. Since then, many films have tried to recapture that same kind of magic. There was the spin-off Zathura and the modern Jumanji, of course, starring The Rock and Jack Black. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I have seen, well, Zathura, which was by the same author I saw years ago when it came out, and I enjoyed it. And the new Jumanji films, the sequels, I've loved them. I thought they were great. They were definitely separate from the universe that Jumanji created, the original. And I think that the character development was a little more, not necessarily shallow, but didn't have as much character arc as the original. But it was fun. It was exactly what they promised it would be. It's special effects, comedy, driven by huge name action comedians. So of course it was exactly what they promised, and I enjoyed it.
Hey, something fans may not realise, you are also the voice of Chip in Disney's original Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, I was. That was one of my first big projects. I was about 7 years old when I started recording that, and it took a couple of years to finish up.
Wow.
But yeah, that was something that also really set so many memories into my mind and sort of changed the trajectory of where my life has gone. It was so much fun. And again, great memories there too. I didn't unfortunately get to work with most of the amazing actors that were a part of that film in the room, but we did get to hang out after the film.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, just before we let you go, what are you up to nowadays?
Well, lately I've been doing a lot more behind the camera work. I've been doing film and videography for a few different content creators. One good friend of mine is YouTube channel XO Bella Luna. She does travel vlogs, Disney and stuff like that. And then for me personally, I'm starting out my YouTube again. It's going to include some, aerial cinematography and drone work. It's going to include a bunch of bartending information, because that's what I've been doing for the last almost 22 years. So it's going to have cocktail recipes and drink tips and tricks. And that'll be coming up, and that's my YouTube, which is like all my social at Mr. Bradley Pierce.
Wow,
please tell us there's a cocktail called the Jumanji. Please tell us that.
I'm actually working on creating 4 cocktails, all tiki-style drinks, after the tokens.
Yes, very clever. Hey, lovely to see you. Oh, blast from the past.
Yeah, great to talk to you guys.
Great, thank you.
Bradley.
Thanks for having me on.
Okay.